Hi, I'm Dr. Munshi Nasser. Welcome to my channel Skill Tone, the color of your skill. In this video, I'm going to talk about something very interesting which we researcher and students day-to-day life face. The topic that I'm going to introduce today is called the paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is something that we would like to take the concept of any article or paragraph. When we read the article, we take a concept of any paragraph, and then what we can do, we try to refer in my article to that particular paragraph, rewriting it in my own word, in my own language, and then cite that paragraph, refer back to that article, and finish my paraphrasing. So paraphrasing is something called the rewriting of the same thing, don't changing the meaning, keeping the meaning same. However, you are changing only the word sentences, and it should be in your own way of writing. I'm pretty sure paraphrasing and its a little bit of knowledge everybody has it, because of the reason that we are in a level that every day now and then we use this paraphrasing technique in different parts of our work, especially assignment, project, or research paper writing. So I hope you understand. Now what will happen if we don't paraphrase? If we don't paraphrase, we will ended up in copying someone's idea in our own work, and that ends up as a plagiarism. Our mentors don't like it, and the result gives us an angry. So what is the solution? So in my opinion, my dear learners, here the most of the online paraphrasing that we used to try for our paraphrasing work is either not equipped enough, or if you would like to buy the full version, these are more expensive. So buying a paraphrasing softwares or online paraphrasing, it's not a good idea. Moreover, there are some issues like when you use any paraphrasing tools, then that tools may not give you the same meaning that you are looking for. So what we can do in this regard, I'm going to talk about something, a very simple technique that can help you to improve your writing very quickly, and you can write down your paraphrase in no time. So my dear learners, let's see how it works. So I take an example. In this case, we use one of the paper that I have published in 2018, Entrepreneurial Capability Environment in ASEAN 5 Emerging Economics, an Empirical Approach. And this was published in a very good journal, and I'm actually showing a glimpse of this article and one or two paragraphs from there, just to show you how this technique works. Okay, so paraphrasing tools are expensive, you cannot use, and these are not available freely for free, as well as there are some issues that can come up when you do some paraphrasing. You don't understand the meaning, and the computer may not give you the same meaning, right? And of course that will not create a good contribution to your literature. Okay, so we need paraphrasing for literature review or any review paper, or probably if you're writing a research article, then you need to do something called rewriting of someone's work and refer back to your paper, right? So let's talk about something, a very simple tool, how to use your own writing quickly. Okay, how to do it. So now let's say in introduction we have a small paragraph here, and it says recent studies have contributed to the development of theoretical concept of entrepreneurship capabilities, right? I'm not going to read out loud all these informations. These are all given in your description box. What I'm going to say is that let's find out, when you are reading a paragraph, let's find out 3 to 5, maximum 6 keywords from each of the paragraph. So let's find out that. Okay, so we go to comment, and you see there is a ribbon comes, and in this ribbon I use a drawing pen here. So in this particular case, what is the objective of first paragraph? In the first paragraph we can see here that it is now introducing, and it is telling you what is the relationship between the entrepreneurial capabilities and the factors, and what are the existing literature available at the moment, all this information, right? So let's see here. The important point is the entrepreneurial capability, of course, because it is the thing that we are talking about, entrepreneurial capabilities. and then we have something called the micro environment, economic development. Okay, and then we can say that okay, it talks about generally from the perspective of individual university students. So university students is an important word. Okay, so most of these cases have explored entrepreneurial intention rather than factors affecting perceived capabilities of entrepreneurship. Okay, now we can see here that within this context, the EC means environmental entrepreneurial capabilities describe the extent to which entrepreneurs are using their skill and knowledge to identify. So knowledge identification is an important word here, and in which context? University, industry, government complex. Okay, so now that we identify a few keywords, then now I can show how I do that in my Word file. Okay, so let's see. In my Word file I already written it for you because I do not want to waste your time, but you can do it in your own time, in your own place, and practicing it while you are reading the paragraph. Just quickly skim through the first paragraph and then circle out or underline the keywords and put it here. I'm talking about the beginners of the students and those who wants to do a research paper at the early stage, and getting familiar with the paraphrasing, and they need paraphrasing every now and then. Therefore the beginner's point of view, and once you master it, you can do it eventually very quickly. So now I just want to show you from the beginner's point of view here, and you can see here the entrepreneurial capability, micro level development, university students, and skill and knowledge. These are the 4 keywords I have taken from this past paragraph. Now I would like to do a sentence making by my own using these 4 keywords. Just think 1 or 2 minutes and then write down your own sentence without looking back to the original paragraph. Okay, because you identify the keywords, you have written down in your Word file the 4 keywords from the first paragraph. Now do not see back again the original paragraph. Now you write your own sentences using these 4 keywords, whatever it comes to your mind. So what comes to my mind is entrepreneurial capability mostly discussed at micro level development. It focuses mainly on university students so far to understand their knowledge and skill for entrepreneurship. Very simple. You do not have to be very majestic in your word selection. All you have to do, just simply write down your own sentences using these 4 keywords. Let's do it again. Okay, now in the second paragraph, what we do actually, again we go, I just minimize this one, again we go here, and in the second paragraph you can see conversely the determinants of EC, I mean entrepreneurial capability, at the cross country, important word, regional block, yes, this is also an important word, levels remain a largely understudied area of research. So understudied area is an important word here, what I believe. Indeed, an evident gap exists in the literature with respect to EC factors at the regional and cross-country level. So in this paragraph, we are talking about cross-country and regional level where entrepreneurial capability has not been addressed yet. So thus, the present study seeks to address this gap in the literature by examining the entrepreneurial capability at the aforementioned, I mean the cross-country and the regional block in this particular case. In where? The ASEAN region. So now I identify few words from this paragraph, and you can see here these words are coming back and forth, right? Paragraph, from the second paragraph I choose few keywords like cross-country and regional level, understudied area, EC factors, ASEAN region. You see, my dear viewers, and within this, with these 4 keywords, now I am not going back and look again the original paragraph. I am looking at these 4 keywords and writing my own sentences using these 4 keywords. And how can I do that? Very simple sentences. This research is an understudied area in cross-country and regional level. The purpose of this work is to connect EC, I mean entrepreneurial capability factors, with ASEAN 5 region. ASEAN 5 is a regional bloc in Southeast Asia, and we are targeting the EC factors with this particular region's context. And that is what you have to do. And that is the way you need to do the paraphrasing, and this way you can quickly do your paraphrasing paragraph by paragraph. And what you have to do at the end, just put your referencing here. I mean, when you finish your referencing, you can use in my case I have Zotero. Also you can go to the references, you can use Mendeley in the work. So you can use Mendeley, you can use Zotero. Okay, so you see here the Mendeley is already here, bibliographic referencing software manager. So you can use Mendeley, you can use Zotero, or you can use EndNote, or you can use inbuilt Microsoft referencing managing system. Okay, so anything, you just have to refer where did you get this information. Although this is your own sentences, own words, however these 4 keywords or 5 keywords are taken from some places, right? And you just have to cite that particular article, book, chapter, or whatever the source is. And if you would like to know more about how referencing manager system works, you always can refer back to my previous video where I did a small tutorial on the Mendeley and Zotero, how it works to cite. Please look at those videos as well in my skill tone video channel, so you can refer. At the end of the day, when you know all the review papers and the literature review and also the writing a research article, when you do your all paraphrasing in this way, you do not have to think about buying a plagiarism software, which is a costly, and there are a lot of money you have to spend, and there is a yearly subscription also there. All you have to do, just reducing your plagiarism by doing this technique, applying this technique, and I'm sure you can master the art once, and you do not have to write the keywords. You can just remember it and write your own sentences using the keywords of the particular paragraph. I guess this video is helpful for you and to understand how the paraphrasing works. Hopefully we will meet again in the next video. For you guys, I put a simple description box, a simple article to practice. If you want to practice, you can practice, and after practice, please, you can make comments and ask help from me. Skill Tone channel is always for your skill development. I am here to color your skill and to make sure you are face in the final work, in the final submission, great and work. I can help you with that, so don't worry about it. So obviously, if you like the video, you can subscribe and you can make a like, and also you can comment below to the channel. Okay, thank you so much, and I wish you a very good day in this pandemic. I wish you a very good healthy stay, and also always be happy. Okay, be positive, proactive, and happy, and I'm pretty sure if you do these things, you'll be very happy. Thank you so much.